What's up? We are here back playing some more Pioneer. This is a Golgari mid-range deck, which is something that we had worked on a little bit a couple weeks ago, I think. This particular list is coming to you from Raja Suleiman, played in the NRG Pioneer 5K over the weekend. Although with a little spice, we added a 61st card in one copy of Grim Flayer because Clyde's awesome. Clyde suggested it. But basically, just Rakdos mid-range, but cutting red for green. Red gives you access to Glissa and Briarbridge Tracker, some additional removal with Abrupt Decay, Scavenging Ooze to exile the graveyard. Chariot is kind of like your additional top-end threat. And then basically just all the other cards that you would expect to see in Rakdos, like Push, Thoughtseize, Power Word Kill, Liliana, Sheoldred, Bankbuster's main as well. Mana base has got a couple of Mutavaults, a couple of Hives, and a Castle for like kind of your late game utility lands, also a Boseiju and a Takenuma. Sideboard, Leyline of the Void for graveyard decks, Extinction Event for mono green, Necromentia for combo, and then some additional removal along with threats. And that is pretty much it. Not a ton to go over here, but let's see how it does. It would definitely be good. I don't know if it's too good, but I don't think it'd be too good. This appears to be creativity, correctly assumed as creativity. This is an interesting Thoughtseize. I'm likely going to end up taking both Dig Through Time and Big Score. Let's take Big Score first. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. Turn Pioneer to 2014 Modern. Surely at that point, we'd be able to play Siege Rhino, right? Take Worm. No, they drew Make Disappear. That's not fair. That's cheating. Alright, what was their hand again? I forgot. Because I got rid of it. Island they played. Valakut Awakening. Dig Through Time, World Spine Worm. Okay, Awakening, Dig Through Time, World Spine Worm. Went out Worm. Dig could be dead. Oh yeah, because of the Scavenging Ooze. I guess we probably just cast the Scavenging Ooze, right? Because they have Valakut Awakening, Dig Through Time, World Spine Worm. Yeah, I'm just going to play Ooze this turn, actually. I know that Tracker is more pressure, but I like being able to eat the graveyard when they have the Dig Through Time. It's actually kind of hilarious now. If I draw another Thoughtseize... Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I was going to say, if I draw a second Thoughtseize, I can go Thoughtseize your Worm, trigger on the stack, get it with Ooze. And they might not be able to win if I do that, but... Okay. So we still know they have World Spine Worm. Do we know anything else in their hand? World Spine Worm, Dig Through Time, right? Yeah, World Spine Worm, Dig Through Time is their hand. No, Worm does go on the stack. It's a trigger. I don't want to play Tasigur and leave Thoughtseize in the graveyard. The nice thing about this is I get to use all my mana next turn. I can double spell next turn. I think I like this. All shuffle effects go on the stack. The ones that says when it's put into a graveyard, shuffle it, those go on the stack. But replacement effects like Nexus of Fate does not go on the stack. Well, I think we just double spell here. I was gonna say I could, like, play Boseiju, activate Tasigur, and hold up a black mana. And the nice thing about that is if I don't hit a spell, I get back the Thoughtseize, then I can Thoughtseize them, but they're gonna get to resolve Dig this turn, which is unfortunate, but it's an if versus when. Right, yeah. So the stuff like Blightsteel and Nexus of Fate it's a replacement effect. So it's like that specifically says if it would be put into a graveyard, shuffle it instead. That's a replacement effect. When is a trigger that goes on the stack, then you shuffle it in because the trigger has to happen to be put on the stack. Something like that. Right, exactly, yeah. Is the Tracker card real? The nice thing that I like about Tracker is that it gets to crew Esika's Chariot without having to use other mana. So, like, if you're comparing it to Tireless Tracker in that regard, things like that. Okay, let's pop the Clue first. Okay, that's good. I think we take Big Score. Fatal Push this Clown. Wish I had one more mana, so I could animate the Mutavault. Because dealing them 6 that turn is important, because then if I draw a creature to crew this, I would have 10. Is it not correct to leave Boseiju up? Playing only the tracker in case we can destroy an artifact. I think playing the Boseiju is more important, because I didn't have any other lands at that point. So I wanted to be able to play the Boseiju that turn so I could double spell. Because the turn I played the Boseiju, I used all of my mana. I played Bankbuster and Tracker. Is there another dig? Usually these lists only have 1 copy. Yeah, no. Just needed 1 more mana. Yeah, Mutavault. Okay, this is crew 3. So I can go Ooze, eat the Tracker, crew the Bankbuster, and a bit Mutavault, attack for 10. Which I think is my play. I think I just need to push a lot of damage here. Like, I could spend time activating Tasigur, but I think that's just worse. Alright, Tenya. Am I dead? Am I dead? I think I'm dead, chat. Damn it. 1 turn away. Just needed 1 more turn. Okay. So, you want to bring in Necromentia, Duress. Tear Asunder is good. Abrupt Decay is decent because it kills Fable. I think I want Abrupt Decay. Fatal Push, Stinky. Probably don't want Go for the Throat, Power Word Kill. Although, they're likely going to board into the 7-drop, so I probably want to have some of this in my deck. What creature type is Hullbreaker? The Horror, right? Hullbreaker is Kraken Horror. Okay, so it does not dodge Power Word Kill. Cool. Right, we're playing 61, I forgot about that. Maybe I should cut a Scavenging Ooze for a 2nd copy of Power Word Kill. I want to keep this as just insurance against the Hullbreaker Horror. I think I like that. Play first. Sheoldred's Edict. I think it's worse than Abrupt Decay. Definitely worse than Power Word Kill, Go for the Throat. This hand's good. Duress into Grim Flayer. Can't hate this. What's up, Ashiok? How you doing, buddy? How is you? I bought a Neon Sign today, Ashiok. Can't wait till it comes in. It said 3 to 5 weeks for delivery. Hit him with the Glussy. Prophecy, Impulse. Their land is literally Thoughtseize proof. It's in cantrip, I guess. Maybe it's better to take the 2nd Prophecy. I got RGB so I could change the color. All of the colors. And then I got hassled by my bank because they wanted to know why I spent $800 on a Neon Sign. Yeah, but I planned on just casting Necromentia anyways. Like, I'm just gonna Necromentia them, right? Necromentia. They actually boarded out a Creativity. Wow, okay. But they... Wait, they boarded out a Creativity, but they kept in the Worm Xenagos plan? And didn't bring in Hullbreaker? Why would they do that? Huh, interesting. Well, I will do this. So, as of right now, they can't Creativity me. They have 2 Mutavaults. No Shark Typhoons? So it's literally just Mutavault Fable? That's it? Alright, sure. No Shark Typhoons. Wow. That's weird. How do they have no copies of Shark Typhoon in their deck post-board? That's insanity, right? Just like actual insanity. They played that. Todd, thank you for the raid, buddy. Appreciate that. I know they can cast Xenagod off treasures, but it's kind of awkward because we know they have Prophecy for Glissa. I'm actually just going to not cast Glissa in hopes that they discard the Fire Prophecy this turn. I think there's a chance they do. Alright, I'm just gonna kill their stupid idiot. Both the same. And then if we find a discard spell, I can take Prophecy and play Glissa. 5-head. Well, no, as you can see, we got gifted a shit ton of subs today, so False Clyde, after gifting 70 subs, the least I could do is add a Grim Flayer to my deck for False Clyde, so... No! Stop! Stop! Alright, I mean, I'm not going to cast the Glissa into the Fire Prophecy. I'm just going to wait till I find another removal spell. Stop it! I know we hit the sub goal. We got to buy the neon sign. Today's been one of the days of all time. Certainly one of the days of all time. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the prophecy off the duress. It's possible. I mean, the good news is they have no creativities. The bad news is I'm not drawing a non-land card. They also sideboarded, so, like, they have no Shark Typhoons in their deck. They also boarded out a creativity when they have the Worm Xenagos. It's so weird. Did they just, like, not register Shark Typhoon? Surely they didn't do that, right? Because if they had Shark Typhoon, they would have brought it in. I know, right? God, we're actually going to lose this game, too. This is wild. Alright, you win. That's insane. Legitimately drew all lands that game. Lifting a 3-2. It's a good prediction when we're playing a, black-green mid-range deck. God, this line is bad if they have Stomp. What if I just held up Abrupt Decay? Abrupt Decay, their 2-drop, untap Thoughtseize, their Stomp, play Flayer. No, this is fine. Could, like, let them Stomp this and take their 3-drop, and then slam Chariot. This is also kind of fine. We're playing 61? You bet your ass we are. We are definitely playing 61 cards. I added a Grim Flayer because False Clyde wanted me to. Dude, I haven't won a match today. I don't really care, but I'm just saying. Yeah, the 61st card just got stomped too. Tank, 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 reveal your hand. Mystic Chariot, a Crone War. Take Chariot. They play Bone Crush, I'll just Abrupt Decay it. Get out. Bone Crusher. That thing's dead. That thing is dead. Dead, dead, dead. So these are their 4 cards. They really are. Records do not matter. Okay, that helps because I think they're going to cast the Crone War next turn. Actually, they probably just cast Bone Crusher. Have a blocker for Chariot. Most likely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to take the Akron War, because this was my threat. If this was a Sheoldred, I probably would have taken the Akron War, but because I have Chariot, I don't really care that much about this card. Yeah, turn 5, Castle still comes into play tapped. I could have played it on turn 1, which I maybe should have, but... So we know they have Boseiju. Sure. Ah. Little did they know, that's going to make my castle come into play untapped. Got him. It's just how we drew it up. Alright, in the queue, Ashiok. Better be a good one. So last card's a Crone War. Not bad. Last card is no longer existent. Septimus also with the song request. Should attack first. In the queue, Septimus. Gotcha, buddy. I'm gonna main phase activate this so they can't stomp me. Go. Anna is based. I mean, top deck boat. Surely they wouldn't just draw boat, would they? Like, surely. Surely they wouldn't top deck a boat. Cast Bone Crusher, pick up Giganta. I know, I can eat the Flayer too. But they don't have 3 damage instant speed, so I don't need to, like, eat the Flayer on my turn. Am I a Lana fan? I don't mind Lana. There's some Lana songs I like. We're just holding up Lair? Oh, right. Yeah, they couldn't kill the Ooze with Boat. Sure. I mean, Boat would still be bad for me. Even though they can't kill the Ooze. It would still be very, very bad for me. 3, so they can make a 4/4 Lair. Oh, that's really good. Good top deck. Maximum punishment for not playing the Bone Crusher, picking up Giganta. They wanted to do this, but you think they'll block the Ooze? I'm gonna see if they block the Ooze here. I might be missing 2 damage here, but yeah. Got a little greedy. I don't know if that was correct, but... So the reason I waited is because if they try to trade for the Ooze, I can kill an elf and grow the Ooze in response. So I missed 2 damage that way, but I think the upside's good. Close. Miglaws. Draw a card. And chat was making fun of this Castle Locthwain earlier. Those are pretty good cards. Do I even want to trade? Oh, they can pump it, right? I don't want to do that. Okay. I will cast this card. And then it is your turn. Yeah, they can just eat it. Your turn. Doomlake wins, huh? Alright, cool. Not even take a draw step to see if they find Crone War? Not even going to take one draw step, huh? Alright, we're in the queue, Sway, in the queue. Fever for the Flava. Alright, what do you want against boats? We can match them with our own boats. I think Ritual's good. Potentially Extinction Event. Necromentia bad. Decay good. Grasp good. Duress medium. Okay, what does Duress not hit? Duress does not hit. What is it? What does it hit? Sky Sovereign, Chariot, a Crone War. But it doesn't hit Bone Crusher, Miglaws. Yeah, I guess Tear Asunder too. Yeah, a Crone War I think is their best card entirely. But what do I cut in this matchup? Ooze is bad against Stomp, I think. Same with Grim Flayer. Don't get mad at me, Clyde. I'm just a bad matchup for it. Actually, Liliana's terrible, right? Liliana's like heinous against them. This looks pretty good. I could do maybe like Duress over Bankbuster. Could do that. Lean the curve a little bit. Does that look good? Run is decent. I think it's a little too slow on the draw. I guess they can't a Cronenworth run, right? Target of non-green spells. Yeah, they can't a Cronenworth run. How's this next control matchup? I think it's probably just about as good as Rakdos' control matchup, which is pretty good. Like, you just have a lot of 2-for-1s. It's too much discard. I don't know, a lot of their cards, like, generate value. Like, it's really hard to 1-for-1 stuff like Chariot and Boat and a Crone War and Bone Crusher Giant. All those cards are 2-for-1s. So I think I need the discard spells to be able to, like, keep up on cards. That's a good point. A Crone War still kills Thorn if it attacks, yeah. I do like this band a lot, Ashiok. Is this new stuff from them? I like it. Elf. I play an elf. I play a Thoughtseize. Did you make the playlist? Probably did, yeah. I know how to do it. In. Yeah, today's been crazy. We hit the sub goal. We ordered the neon sign. I just cannot even begin to express my gratitude for the amount of support today. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all the best. I don't even have words at this point. Clyde just casually coming in here dropping 70. We had a lot of other gifted subs too, from Pleacha, from B-Bomb, just everybody. Tons of support today. Alright, don't draw boat. Yeah, that's fine. I can beat an elf. I was commentating. I had a lot of fun. I loved commentating. Tracker. Hardly newer? Something like that? I don't know. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think... yeah, both formats looked okay. Mutavault. What do we do? We draw Bone Crusher? Why did we animate Mutavault? They definitely drew Bone Crusher. I think I'm okay with blocking, though. Just make that exchange. I think they meant to attack with the Mutavault and not an elf or something. I don't know. What's up, Seeker? Because then the tracker still checks the other creatures and it trades for the Bone Crusher, so I think this is fine to do it this way. Lotus combo with that approach was something. Dude, that game was so funny, watching Will on camera, where he just, like, couldn't kill his opponent. He was playing against Jesse, right? Yeah, that was the game he played against Jesse. I thought that was hilarious. Pure Modern is this Saturday. Don't forget, chat. I need some more people to sign up. And with Clyde gifting a bajillion subs today, you have no excuse. You're definitely subbed. This Saturday, it's available to all subscribers. We only got 4 people signed up. I need at least 8 to run a tournament. But yeah, Pure Modern this Saturday. Go first. Somebody said that there's like a big European event this weekend, so it was bad for the Euro folks, but I mean, I don't need the Thoughtseize them. If they had both, they would have cast it. So I'm just gonna pass, I think. Just gonna chill. Another song request from Sway. What you got? Sleep Token? I do like some Sleep Token. Scooze. With a bunch of creatures in the graveyard. Okay. In the queue. August hosting a big one. Yeah. I think that's what it was. It's like a big modern event. Driving to the Smoky Mountains on Saturday. All good all night. Hope you have a good time. That sounds like fun. They tap too many... Oh, no, they still... Okay, yeah. This to cast, this to activate. So they can activate one more time. I kind of want to walk her in this deck. We have Liliana. I just boarded it out in this matchup. But we have 3 Liliana main. The rack in 2023. I feel like Liliana doesn't have a lot of great matchups. No, we can't add Garruk Apex Predator Ashiok. Thank you for your suggestion, though. We're not adding Garruk Apex Predator to our deck. It's not gonna happen. Why not though? Top right. Just take a look at the card and tell me what it says in the top right. That number is really big. It says cheap mana cost. Yeah, I don't think it says cheap mana cost. It does have a big axe, that is true. Big is good, I heard. That is what she said? Something like that. Why would they take a point of damage to add a counter to the ooze when it's just a wash, right? Isn't it just the same thing? There's no reason to take a point of damage there, I think. Make my oozes worse, I guess? That's the theory behind that. Sure, I did show them ooze game 1, so I guess it makes sense. I guess we could have cast Garruk, but I also think it's probably just better to cast a Sheoldred than a Briarbridge Tracker. Ashiok had the pyramid, but he messed it up. I'll do this. We're kind of just vibing. We don't have to do much. Again, if they had a Crone War, they would have cast it by now, so... I could attack, but... I'll wait a little bit. Attacking with Glissa is kind of free. No, because then they attack with Lovestruck Beast. I don't have a good block for this. Odd? Is that even good? They keep Token, I keep Sheoldred. I mean, can't be that bad, right? What's worst case scenario? They draw Extinction Event? I guess I could also attack with Glissa first. Isn't Pure Modern just Amulet Titan? There was one Amulet Titan in the top 8 of the last event, which was held in November, but the winner was Dredge. Dredge beat Shadow in the finals. I draw Crone War. Yeah, I guess that's the worst scenario. I think I'm just going to do this. Draw a card and then maybe cast Extinction Event, maybe not. We're going to get the code to sign up for the event. It should be in the Discord under subcodes. So if you link you have to link your Twitch to Discord, and that gives you access to the sub-only channels of the Discord, and it should be under subcodes. I think official mom spoilers start... It's either this week or next week, right? I feel like I remember seeing somebody said it was this Wednesday. I don't know if that's correct, though. It's tomorrow, right? March 29th. So yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, it is this week. Okay. They have a video on Wednesday. Could watch it. Some stream React. React Andy. Draw a card. It's a good one. Alright, we can kind of chill now. I don't really think they can ever get out of this, but... Even have, something stupid like Embercleave covered with Go for the Throat. This song's nice. Is Glissa unkillable in combat? You could block it with 4 3/3s. It's the only way you can kill it, but yeah, basically. It's essentially unkillable in combat. If they blocked with literally all of their creatures, I could first strike kill these 3, and they could kill it. So they'd have to block with all of their creatures, which means they'd have to trade Mutavault, Lovestruck, Bone Crusher for it. Which is not a good trade. Not a good trade. I mean, this is certainly one of the hands. This is certainly one of the hands of all time. Should we keep it for science? No. Okay, better. I mean, Fatal Push not great against 80 cards, but I think I'm still putting back my... fuck that, I'm putting back the Fatal Push. I should investigate this hand, I should. Yeah, it is unfortunate that Glissa dies to Power Word Kill. This Tasigur is kind of awkward sometimes. It's like, if you don't have the early discard spells, Tasigur is kind of mid. It's more of like a late game threat than anything else. Blue-white Cheons. This castle is literally never going to come into play untapped. Actually, it's probably better to lead Tracker. It's the less impactful threat if they have a counterspell. Yeah, after I got Boseiju, but I didn't naturally draw a swamp though, you know? It only came into play untapped because of my opponent's Boseiju. No fourth land! Opponent. I probably just do nothing here, right? Could maybe give them a Glissa. Eh, I'm done. I'm down. I'm just chilling. I can't cast EOT. It comes into play tapped. Well, if I crack the clue, it's I lose power on the tracker, so I think I want to keep the pressure with the tracker. You know what's really sick about tracker? They can't Wandering Emperor it. Swing with Mutavault's bad if they have March, though. I don't want to give up my mana. Yeah, I think it's too risky. I'm gonna play Chariot here. I think this is good. Because now, even if they Wrath, I can still, like, play Sheoldred, Crew Chariot or something. I think that, honestly, might be the best reason to play Briarbridge Tracker over Tireless Tracker, is just being immune to Wandering Emperor. That is pretty massive. Why not Glissa? Glissa's worse if they have Wrath. Because I think Glissa's a better post-Wrath threat. Okay, they found a land, but now we can animate the Mutavault. Question is... do we play a spell here? They go to 6. Sheoldred puts them to 4. Could play Glissa. It's honestly probably better to play Glissa, because then they Wrath me and I can follow up with second Glissa. Right? Well, I think the Glissa also forces them to Wrath, right? Glissa goes Shelly Tasigur follow-up. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Although, no, we're 1 mana short, right? Unless they counter the Shelly. What if I cast Shelly first? See if they counter this? They can't make disappear this. Now I kind of want to just Mutavault them. Like, if they march the Mutavault, that's 1 less march for Sheoldred. I'm guessing they have Fateful Absence. That would be my assumption. They're going to Fateful Absence the COT. No? If Leyline Binding? I mean, I'm okay with that. Makes my Glissas better. Leyline Binding is so weird. So now we lead Glissa. They let it resolve, and I'll fire up the Mutavault, put them to 2. I like this. Yeah, the old 4-mana Oblivion Ring. They would have died if I had Boseiju. Yeah, I'm sure they have Triomes. I don't know, it's really awkward to play this card without fetches, though. Perfect. Perfecto. Good draw. Good draw. That is what we call a good draw step. So they probably respond with Emperor. What do I do if they respond with Emperor? And they're just going to absorb. Alright, well, I mean... I'm sure they have something to answer this, but they probably have to kill the Glissa, not the Mutavault, which I like. No, they just died. Cool. Alright, or they could just die. Alright, Thrun coming in. Maybe Boat, maybe not. Tear Asunder is pretty good if they have Leyline Binding. Fatal Push, get out of my deck. None of the Wraths, none of the Leylines. I don't think I want Necromentia. Grasp could be good at killing Teferi. Maybe Abrupt Decay. So these are all maybes. These are definite no's. What's up, Licking? I'm having a great day. Today's been incredible. Is there anything else that's bad in my deck? Oh, the Power Word Kill, Go for the Throat shit? Yeah, okay. Maybe bring in just these 3 and not the Necromentias. That looks pretty clean, right? Do I want to keep in some number of, like, Power Word Kill for Hall? Because Hall is kind of an asshole. Now we're playing 61 because I got convinced to add a Grim Flayer to my deck. Could do, like, 2 Decay, 1 Power Word Kill. See, this is the thing you gotta realize about mid-range decks. The 61st card is always a Grim Flayer. Write that one down. Dream Trawler. Well, I have Liliana's for that, so... They have the Lyra package. Okay, I'll bring in 1 Go for the Throat, then. This doesn't do anything against the Lyra shit, but... Well, I mean, I wouldn't burn out Grim Flayer in this matchup anyways, but... No, I'm not gonna burn out the Grim Flayer. Just for Clyde. I don't even know if Clyde's still here, but just for Clyde. What do you think about Thrun? I think Thrun is incredible in matchups like this. They have no win con if you Necro their Celestial Colonnade. How good would Celestial Colonnade be in Pioneer? I'm curious. Is it better or worse than Hall? It's gotta be worse. Or it's gotta be better, right? I imagine it's better. Wouldn't be playable? Do you really think that Hall's better? Really? I mean, Hall is hard to kill. Vigilance kind of matters on Colonnade, though. That's an interesting draw step. Okay, let's just not run the Bankbuster into a counterspell. I'll just go Thoughtseize tap lane into Tracker into Bankbuster draw. Coomer Bear, it's all Mana Traders' fault, okay? Blame Mana Traders. No! Fuck, I forgot about that card. Alright. Whoops. Forgot that was a card that people play. Whoopsies. Literally all of the tracking. Anybody got the tracking number? Oh, we tracking. Yeah, I know. I should have played the land first. I just forgot. I always forget about Force Spike until I get Force Spiked. Sometimes when I get Force Spiked, I feel so embarrassed that I don't even play my land. I just skip my land drop. Anybody else do that, or am I the only one? Just time walk yourself, because I'm just too ashamed. Ooh, that's not bad. I still think I kind of want a Bankbuster here, but like the nice thing about Bankbuster is it allows me to put pressure in play without exposing myself to Wrath, and still get the draw cards. This is like the perfect card in the spot. And a random uncommon instead of the card I ordered for the last time. Yeah, I mean, I was done with TCG Player for other reasons, but I'm kind of with you on that one, Licking. I started using Card Kingdom. I've had some good experiences with Card Kingdom. I've ordered 2 packages from them so far, and both pretty good, so would recommend if you guys are looking for alternatives to TCG Player. Is it worth playing the Swamp to crack a clue? Because I'm obviously doing this, but I kind of want to get the Hive into play now. Let me go to 8. Yeah, let's play the Swamp this turn, because I'm not going to animate the Hive next turn. I'm just going to play Sheoldred and Crew. Also, they have Field, so my Hive's kind of off anyways. Don't really care about that. Card Kingdom, at least from my experience so far, Card Kingdom stock has been pretty good. And now I can even play around Make Disappear. Get up Disdainful Stroke, I guess. Sure, that's fine. Omegalol, Men of the Sea. Still would have played Hive to play around Make Disappear. Oh, the following turn? Right, because I didn't have the land rolled up. That's a very good point, yeah. That is a good point. I didn't have the land rolled up. Didn't get punished, but I could have gotten punished, yeah. They might have Upkeep Emperor, but that is their whole turn. Oh, that's totally fine. I don't even care about that. Yeah, that's fine. This matchup seems not good for them. I don't know about you, chat, but this seems like a rough matchup for them. I mean, mid-range typically favored against control, so... Ooh. Spicy. Their draw this game was poo-poo. I mean, they had a lot of cantrips. This is also, like, ultra-lethal, because I can then Boseiju the Binding. No, I don't want to draw a card. Get out of here. Deck. Shark for Oon? Alright, you got the shark. Oh, I can respond. I can respond to the cycling and just blow this up. So they go to 2 and then die in their draw step. That's my opinion on the Altar cards. Do you have any, like, specific ones? Specific Altar cards? I mean, in general, I don't mind them. In general, I think they're fine. Alright, so cycle, they take 2. I guess they can upkeep, have another binding? Alright, off it. Yeah, that seemed like a bloodbath. So it just depends on the card, you know. It's great. Keep. Although, the mana's kind of awkward with this hand. I actually think I'm supposed to play Deathcap Glade on turn 1. The only... Well, no, if I draw another 1-mana spell, I can just play 2 1-mana spells on turn 2, right? I guess the punish is if they have an elf that I would want to take with Thoughtseize. Like, how likely am I going to want to take an elf with Thoughtseize with this hand? Maybe it's pretty likely. Alright, I'll Thoughtseize them. I think it's close, but... Like, I kind of want to play the Pathway on black anyways. Yeah, I think this matchup sucks. Their hand's really good. What if I took Balaged Recovery? Glad I played the Thoughtseize, huh? Definitely glad I played the Thoughtseize. Grazer. Well, I mean, hypothetically, if they didn't draw Boseiju, they didn't have a land left over, but... Okay, not bad. That helps. Think I take... Do I have to take Behold? If I take Pour, they go... Hey, what if I took Scrying, actually? Because if I take Scrying and they don't find a land, they have to sack their Thespian stage. I don't know if that's greedy, but I'm going to take Scrying. Might be a little greedy. Yeah, I get a high roll, especially in this matchup where I think I'm a pretty big dog at this matchup. Just take everything. I mean, if I could Thoughtseize their Lotus Field, I would, but... I like this. So they have 4 cards. I think I just go Lily Uptick here. I just want to keep upticking as much as possible. Discard the Ooze. Like, it's nice-ish to get a threat in play, but... yeah, should I -2 the Grazer? Can't beat the Grazer, so I got a -2. Yeah, you Thoughtseize your opponent, and you just, like, take their cards and shuffle them into your deck and just walk away from the table. And just don't even say anything. Giga Chad. Your cards, my cards now. Should have kept the Ooze for Leer. I mean, I'm just going to go Hellbent anyways. It wouldn't have mattered. If I draw a land, I'm just going to go Hellbent regardless. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't have mattered. Also, I need the Chariot. The Chariot's a faster clock. Ooze is also way too slow. Omniscience discard. Is that important? So they have 2 cards. One's a Pour. So we go Lily Uptick. They keep the Pour. Honestly, pretty relevant. That's +4 damage. That is what we call +4 damage. I should have plussed first, but I can bin the Lily to kill a Lotus Field. You ever just ult a Lily to kill 1 land? Honestly, probably worth it, yeah. Alright, last card's Pour. Surely I can't die this turn, right? How do you plus first with a card in hand? Oh, right. Okay, I did have Cast Fatal Push, yeah. I could have went plus hold priority Cast Fatal Push. You ever think of that? Did you think of that? 100% dead? I don't know. Maybe. They discarded Omniscience and Behold. I don't know how likely it is that I die this turn. Yeah, they have no Behold, no Omniscience. I mean, maybe I'm dead, but there's nothing I can do about it, so... I literally don't have any game actions that I could have taken differently. What's Lotus Field's bad matchups? Yeah, the fast aggressive decks, because they don't have a ton of interaction, and it's like a turn 4 deck. So decks that can, like, Goldfish on turn 4, so Gruul Boat sometimes can, Atarka Red, Mono White, stuff like that. Just the really aggressive decks. And Spirits, yeah. Not amazing versus Creativity. See, Creativity's weird because, like, you have to have a counterspell for their important card on turn 4 if they cast Pour, and in those games, you can't actually, Ooh, that's not bad. I think I just get the rest of their hand. In those games, you can't actually... like, set up big score on turn 4 if you have to counter their Pour. So it's kind of weird. Oh, wait, I can't get their whole hand, right? Well, I guess I can go Ultimate, play second Liliana Uptick. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Blow up 1 Lotus Field. I don't really think it matters. I guess I'll let them keep a Thespian stage. Maybe they misclick the piles. Oh, they misclicked the piles! Wait, what just happened? Yeah, they just misclicked the piles. Easy. Easy. Oh, man. Classic Magic Online. I mean, they wanted to keep the one that looked nicer. See, you know what I did? That's a situation where in paper, you put the foil one in the single pile, and they're like, I really want to keep this foil one because it looks nicer. Remember that. Write that one down. All right, Duress, Kekromentia, maybe Leyline? Leyline's good if they're on the Will Kruger list with the Pure Kill. Yeah, I know, right? I Lily ulted them with 3 Lotus Fields, and they just kept the wrong pile. Yeah, it's better than kill spells for sure. Anything else that's really bad? Tasigur? Oh, I'm at 61 cards, right, okay. Do we like this? Probably want Tear Asunder, maybe? Because it kills Omniscience. Maybe cut Tasigur? I think I like that. Cut Decay for Power Word Kill. Oh, Power Word Kill kills Lair of the Hydra, and Leer, actually. Is this deck legit? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, we're playing 61. This is our 61st card. We call this the Golgari special. Yeah, that's true. It kills the big guys. Which they're going to probably bring in because they assume I have Necromentia. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm in. Is this the clip? Leyline, discard spell Liliana. I'm in. Can't ship this. And a Tireless Tracker. So it's funny, there's a couple of reasons that you would want to play Briarbridge over it. The first reason you would want to play Briarbridge is Wandering Emperor, like against blue-white control. Briarbridge has Vigilance, so it doesn't play into Wandering Emperor. The other reason that you would want to do that is... Yeah, their hand sucks. They probably top the land. The other reason is specifically with Isika's Chariot. The nice thing about Briarbridge is that you can crew Chariot the turn after you play... Well, I guess, like, Chariot turn 4 and then Tireless Tracker, land, crack clue on turn 5 is the same thing, but you get to crew Isika's Chariot, which is crew 4, without having to use any other mana. That's, like, the idea behind it. This is Rash's list with 1 Grim Flayer as the 61st card. Doom Foretold deck when? I played some Doom Foretold in my day. Okay, so they haven't cast the Impulse yet, right? Or no, they did. So we know these 4 cards. Alright, how about a Liliana? Blow up stage? No, I think this is better. You really want to just... You want to use the Boseiju there and not blow up the stage? Really? I'm surprised. I like being mana efficient there. I don't know. Where can you find Mana Trader's list? The NRG. It should be on mtgmelee.com. If you go to MTG Melee, you should be able to find the deck list there. I know it takes away double field, but like getting the Liliana to ultimate as quickly as possible seems really important. I think it's better to play the Lily there. Discarded Leer. Yeah, they did discard Leer. It makes sense. So they can cast Ultimatum if they have strings. The solo commentary. Yeah, when when we lost Mason for a second. It's funny, though, with the Ultimatum, they can't get Pier, because I have Sheoldred in play. So, I don't know what they're getting off this Ultimatum. The graveyard's gone, so they can't Leer. They can get Omniscience, but, like, if they get Pour, I'm going to give them Pour. I have a Sheoldred in play. Like, what do they get here? Behold Omni Petition. Old Omni Petition. Does that kill even without the graveyard? Okay, well, they didn't get that. Pier Omniscience Dig. So I put the Omniscience back. Is it crazy to give them Omniscience Pour? Put the Dig back? I'm definitely giving them Pour. What's the other one? Probably Dig. Well, the thing is, they only have 1 card in hand. If I give them Omni Pour, they have to discard a card. They only have 3 cards in hand. Oh, wait, no, the other card is Emergent Ultimatum. Right, we can't give them Omniscience, because we know they have Ultimatum as their last card. Alright, I'll just put the Omniscience back then. Right, yeah, we know they have the second Ultimatum. Can't do that. Yeah. What is Pure Modern? Modern without Horizon sets. Including reprints. Which, by the way, if y'all are interested in playing some Pure Modern, we got a tournament this Saturday. It's available to all subscribers. Also, I really need people to sign up, because I can't run the event without 8 people. And we only have 4 signed up right now. Pure Modern. And I know we got a lot of new subs today, so if anybody got gifted a sub and wants to play in the event, there you go. How's the deck? We're 2-1. Up a game against Lotus Field. I think we're going to lose this game. Mikey? Ready to clap some cheeks? Back from Chicago. How did the tournaments go for you? It has the same ban list, yes. Everything about the format is the same, except no Horizons. I wanted to do chess instead of, like, the cards. We did random promo cards last time, but I feel like it's better to do the chess, because then people can do whatever they want. They can sell them, they can open them, you know. You can put them in an offshore account. It's up to you. Yeah, code's in the Discord. Should be under the sub-channel. Omniscience Dig Masterminds. So presumably they can Masterminds or an answer to Liliana, or Leyline, excuse me. I mean, I still just give them Dig Masterminds, right? Mastermind for approach. Well, they don't have enough... Oh, you're saying if I give them Omniscience? Sure. Yeah. Modern Selects Pioneer was okay. Punted a mulligan playing for cash. What'd you play, Mikey? Love to give it a shot if I had a Modern deck. Well, Pure Modern's a little bit different. Pure Modern, the format, like, we had a tournament back in November, which, if you're looking for some inspiration, you guys want to look at some deck list, there should be a link in the Discord for the previous event that we held, and you can see all the deck lists that people played, if you're looking for some inspiration. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, well, they're passing. It's good for me. So I think we just go plus discard pathway, hold up Boseiju. I think not going Boseiju lost me the game. Yeah, maybe. Boseiju to force the shuffle? Well, no, because then they could just draw it, right? I think it's right to not Boseiju here. Is it right? Well, we'll see. Maybe if they, like, cast an Impulse or something, then I could Boseiju them. They have Approach. Well, it's from 7th from the bottom. They already have Dig in hand. I can let this go, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I can let that go. They go to 11. Okay. Also, Boseiju's not a force shuffle, right? Yeah, it's not a force shuffle. What are we talking about? They just don't shuffle. Doesn't even do anything. How do they win without Omniscience? I don't know if they can win this turn. Okay, so they've drawn a card. They cycled. Looking at 3 more, that's 5. So they still have to go through 2 more cards to find the approach. 2, 5, 8, 9. They can just go Impulse into Dig. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, right? I guess maybe if I had Boseiju'd their Boseiju on my turn, they don't shuffle, they have 1 less mana. Maybe that's relevant. Well, Boseiju now is irrelevant. They just float mana and don't shuffle. It doesn't do anything. It just doesn't do anything. This is fine. The only way I win is if their only Dig in hand is another Pour. Because they can't cast Pour with the Sheoldred in play. So I have to hope their hand is like no Impulses and all Pours. They have to find Impulse, right? Maybe they misclick. Maybe 8 mana. Sure. Okay. Tilt. Alright, dud. Well, it turns out, even if I had Boseiju'd on my turn, and... yeah, if I had Boseiju'd on my turn and they didn't shuffle, they had the mana anyways, because they found strings. So it wouldn't have mattered. I still would have lost. Right? Yeah, it didn't matter. They had 4 extra mana. Yeah, the Boseiju wouldn't have mattered. Next time, Boseiju instead Lily. I still think it was correct to play the Liliana. I think y'all are crazy. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Who knows? Who knows? It's close. It was crazy to go Shelly afterwards and not double Lily. Shelly is like my best card against them. So what, you wanted me to go Boseiju on 3, and then turn 4 Lily, turn 5 uptick 2nd Lily? Is that what you wanted to do? Yeah, we don't have a 3-2. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Oh, okay. So you're thinking either... okay, I see. So you're saying once I play the Lily, you'd rather play the 2nd Lily instead of the Sheoldred to get rid of their hand. But then wouldn't I lose the Sheoldred? I don't know. Sheoldred's like my best card in this matchup. I don't know if I mean, this hand has 2 fucking brick Scavenging Oozes, but I have discard spell into Kekromentia, so I'm gonna keep. I would have had 1 left card. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Breeding Pool stage. Just take Scrying. Need a land, baby. Land. Yeah, that kind of works. But I have to play this on black now. So I guess I'll play Mutavault. I could have found a counterspell, but... no counterspell? Any Kekromenches in the chat? Chat spam Kek. Shelly was in the field and they did literally nothing. They won through it. Yeah, well, they also gained 7 off of the approach. I don't know. So, like, part of the reason they won through it was because they gained 7, right? I think we win now, though. It's really hard to win without Lotus Field. It's exceptionally hard to win without Lotus Field. In before still gonna lose this game, but... the lack of consciousness... Alright, let's see what their hand is. Alright, let's take a screenshot. Bro, Obstinate Baloth? That's the sideboard tech against my Liliana? Well, I mean, if they draw Baloth, I'm kind of fucked. Okay. So we have a Zakamba that they can't cast unless they Ultimatum, which they also can't cast. They literally, the only castable spells that are relevant are Obstinate Baloth and Leer. They have Orvar too? Jesus. Alright, okay. Good to know. Good to know. They can't cast Dino because it's monocolor. Oh, right. Ultimatum, you can't Dino off Ultimatum. Yeah. Well, they can't cast Ultimatum anyways. You know? I mean, what if I just never uptick Liliana? Yeah, how about I just play Ooze and animate Mutavault? Probably should attack with Mutavault first, but I guess they can copy my Mutavault. Would uptick once? Nah. I think I'm just gonna play scared and never uptick it. It's just like they have 3 Baloth, 2 Orvar. If I just never uptick Liliana, then I think we're fine. Cast Ultimatums and Sethvian Stage can copy Blacklands. That's really far away, though. Alright, now we can even do a Baloth check. We can even do a Baloth check. Consider, dig, ultimatum. Take dig, right? Let's go here. Maybe this is worse than just playing a second Ooze, like animating the Mutavault here. Like, they have Boseiju, but I'm fine if they want to Boseiju me, or trade. I'm cool with either of these things. It's actually kind of funny, because now their future Thespian stages can't copy Mutavaults. 4 Smiters, 4 Baloth. Well, they have 3 Baloth, 2 Orvar. Put a card on top. They could hardcast. Are we hardcasting a Baloth? Oh, they could do that, right? They could block and then copy something else. Are they playing Orvar? Well, they can copy Liliana with Orvar, right? Orvar is any permanent. Start going after the spells because of Leer. Alright, let's just double spell. Well, I think they're more respecting Liliana than Necro, right? They don't get Baloth if it's their Lily. That is true. Blowing up Castle mid-combat. Alright, sure. I'll get more green. Still want a double spell here. Be nice if I drew a 3-power creature so I could crew this Bankbuster. Is it Go Blank tech? Maybe, yeah, maybe it's good against Go Blank. 4 Orvar, 4 Smiter, 4 Baloth. It's like the ultimate fuck you Liliana Go Blank deck. In the words you say. There have been some people that have 5-0'd with Waste Not somewhat recently. They drew Dig. Again, I think if I just never uptick this Liliana, we're fine. Imagine if the Scoozes were 3/2s. What 2 mana? Oh, you want to play Underdog? The Dog? Would love to draw Sheoldred. I forgot to post my sample. Oh no, I got rid of my sample hand with, damn it. I had a sample hand earlier with 4 Briarbridge Trackers that I was going to post to Twitter, and then I forgot about it. That's a good draw step. Home is in your heart. Get that dog in ya. Just doing this main phase so I can have 6. Local meta is 100% 8 rack. Well, I feel bad for you then. Yeah, I know, right? Oh no, the Baloth! Not the Baloth, chat! Anything but the Baloth! Anything but the Baloth! I can't beat it! Anything but the Baloth. I can put them to 1 or draw a card with Glizzy. Well, I mean, yeah, let's just do this. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I could do everything, actually. Yeah, just do it this way. Right, yeah, do it this way. Can draw a card and put them to 1. Alright, good luck. Did I hear Waste Not? Oh yeah, you're the person who keeps 5-0ing with it. That's awesome. To remove 3 counters from Liliana. No, not another Baloth. Fuck, man. Fuck. Now I'm just being mean. I hit Traxa. I don't have it on the docket, but... Oh, I mean... Just saying. Can't mull this hand. Guess I think we can see all the cards. I could do like I could do a tweet. I'll actually do that later. I'll set it up after I'm done streaming. I'll just like kind of put them all on the table and just take a big picture of it. Steam vents, huh? Alright, well, I want to play Grim Flayer on 2, so I'm gonna go this on 1. Random boosters. They gotta be good boosters, right? Dude, every single time I have drawn this Castle Locthwain, it has literally come into play tapped. Every single time. Somebody's got to tell Raja to fix the mana base. I can't with the Raja mana base with no swamps. Is there an expected date for Pioneer to be an arena? I don't even think they know at this point. I don't think anybody knows. I mean, if I had to make a guess, probably like 3 years. It's not going to be anytime soon. I'll tell you that much. Second counterspell, tilt. Right, you know, they want to drag it out as long as possible for money purposes. Because if they take every single card and just put it onto the client in like one big, what's the word that they usually use? What's the term? Anthology or what have you. If they put everything in one big anthology, is tapping out here risky? I mean, it's risky, but whatever. Can't stay there forever. Then they wouldn't make as much money as doing it in like separate sets. I know this is risky, but I want to clock them. I don't want to give them infinite time, you know. I know I could hold a power word kill for Worm, but like if they don't have creativity this turn, I think I'm fine. Because then I could start pressuring and then hold up power word kill. But when you're holding up power word kill with nothing in play, that's not really a good spot to be against them. Because you're just giving them infinite time, you know. Okay. I think this was the matchup that we lost round 1, right? Or no, we beat... Yeah, no, the person we beat was playing this deck, right? I forgot what we lost to. So, Fatal Push out. Tear Asunder in. I think we brought in Abrupt Decay for Fable. Wanted to cut the Grim Flayer. Actually, Ooze is terrible. Let's go keep this. Bring in Decay. I want Thrawn against them? Maybe? Yeah, fix the goddamn mana base. Come on, Raja. They got 3/5/5s. Well, we had 2 Fatal Pushes in hand, so potentially we could have fought through the 3/5/5s, but... You don't see the subcodes channel? Oh. Send me a DM on Discord. I could DM it to you, Jabber. I wonder if anybody else is having that issue. But yeah, send me a DM in Discord. I'll get to you later. 1 Ooze, maybe? Like Thrun? You'd like get the Thrun over the Ooze? Yeah, alright, I guess that's fine. What do you want Grasp for? Just for Worm? We already have 2 power word kill, 1 go for the throat. I think that's fine. And Tear Asunder. The Grim Flayer was the 61st card. I know some people saw the subcodes channel because there's 4 people registered, so I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe there's some like desync or whatever. No, Decay kills Fable. Decay is probably the best removal spell on my sideboard. Okay, can't mold this. Not the most exciting, but it's the difference between Explorer and Historic. Explorer is all of the Pioneer legal sets that are on Arena, and Historic is everything that's on Arena, so Historic is more like Vintage at this point. Yeah, we boarded in Tear Asunder. We're gonna play the tournament. I hope a lot of people play the tournament. I think there's only 4 people signed up right now. We'll do a little plug for people who are unaware. Little pure modern action. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The last one was a ton of fun too. They nuttured me last game? Yeah, I mean, they had counterspell, big score, creativity. I could have held up power word kill that 1 turn, but discard spell would be nice. Should I play around a second, make disappear? We know 3 of their 5 cards. Because I could wait, I could go Tracker this turn, next turn land 5 Necromentia. Yeah, no Lava Darts this time. The problem with waiting is they get to Valakut Awakening to draw a bunch more cards, and they have more looks at Negate next turn. So that's kind of why I like Necromentia here. They just get to see so many cards over the course of the next turn cycle. This is the issue. Yes, you could play Goblin Cat in Pure Modern. I mean, Burn is probably a good deck. I don't think there's that many people that played Burn the last time, but... Question is, do we name Creativity or Xenagos? I'm gonna name Creativity. Naming Creativity is better if they boarded in the, what you call it? The Horrors. Which they did not, so we like that. So, they have 4 Shark Typhoons. This is what I was expecting the last time we played against this deck. Voices... I don't know why people don't like to bring in Hullbreaker Horror in these matchups. Like, against Rakdos, when I'm playing Creativity, I always bring in Hullbreaker Horror. I cut the combo. So we just gotta beat 4 Sharks, 4 Fables, 2 Mutavaults, and then potentially Hardcast Xenagos. Oh, we gotta beat the 2/2 as well. Well, the thing is, Kepi, if you name Worm and they board it into the other win condition, it's really bad. You know? And at least in my experience, I expect my opponents to board out the combo and board in the horrors, but people don't seem to be doing that, so I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but... Do we have any creativity players in chat? What's the logic behind boarding out the, or keeping in the combo against mid-range decks? Well, I've seen other people do it, too. I've seen a lot of people do it, but it's not just some players. Was Reed doing that? Did Reed keep in the combo against Rakdos? Because that's what I'm curious about. Because I wonder how Reed sideboards in this matchup, and I'm curious at his reasoning as to why he wants to keep in the combo instead of bringing in Hullbreaker. I guess like you expect him to keep in Power Word Kill, and Hullbreaker's not that great against Power Word Kill. All's gonna be annoying. How about the shark? Gotta take dig. We are racing, I guess. Was their hand Impulse, make disappear? Definitely gotta race. I'm gonna play Bankbuster, draw a card here. I guess I should draw a card main phase, because I can find a tap land. Yeah, well, the issue is they have Hall. The Hall can actually race the throne. Like, they have Hall right now. So this is actually really awkward. Because if I attack and play 2 trackers, they just go end of turn, double impulse, untap, rip a land, kill me. Right? We don't have Field of Ruin. Do I really have to play defense here? Or do I just hope they don't find an untapped land? Also go tracker, hold up Buster to draw a card, and then if they find a land animate, I can go Crew, Bankbuster, Chump Block, Hall, draw a card, take 5, go to 4. Yeah, but that land leaves me dead if they find an untapped land. Just dead on board. Draw first. No, I think I want to Chump Block with the Bankbuster. Well, I'm debating if I want to player on them top decking an untapped land. I haven't played... Yes, I just played a land. I just played my 6th land. So what does the game look like if I Chump Block next turn? Let's assume I go tracker, tracker, pass. They go end of turn, impulse, tracker, or they might even make disappear the second one, but they kill both my trackers. Untap, land 6, animate, shove, crew Bankbuster, chump block Hall, take 5, go to 4, and I'm at 4. I have no trackers left. Like, I'm still at a horrible spot, right? I think, honestly, I can't win this game if they find an untapped land. I think I can't play around it. I think I'm actually in that position where I just have to shove and hope they don't find it. Well, the issue is, I don't really have outs to the Hall. Play tracker, animate, Bankbuster attack. Leave the Thrun back to chump block. I think I just have to play around them not finding an untapped land. Have to hope they draw like a Spire Bluff Canal or like one of their MDFCs. I think I'm just not going to play around it. Because I think I can't win if they find it anyways. I guess Chariot? Yeah, Chariot would buy me a lot of time. That is true. They could also just go, like, if they don't use the Make Disappear this turn, they could just Make Disappear sack Zombie if I draw Chariot. They should probably kill the tracker with the trigger on the stack. Yeah, makes sense. Because then I can't crew the Bankbuster. I counter this? I think draw instead of deploy there. Well, what I'm saying is I think my plan is just attack and hope they don't find it. I think I'm no longer playing around them to drawing an untapped land. Alright, don't draw an untapped land, please. Just fade one draw step. Draw a counterspell or something. Good beats. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have some good draws there, but it's one of those situations where I think I played to win the game instead of playing to not lose the game. So I think that's like something that you really want to recognize if you're in like certain positions like this. I don't know. It's pretty close. Tough spot either way. Yeah, if they drew Canal or an MDFC,